Hmm.
I have a I have a guess who it is, but I don't want to say it in case it spoils
Hmm.
anything for anyone who's listening.
I'm not playing the game for a few months, and Lid's fucking beaten it. So,
I have beaten
oh,
it.
that's true. We are live now, so I guess that
Oh, we
is.
are. I need to get the.
Exactly.
I need to. Where? Where?
Lid needs to put her fancy streamer hat on.
No, I need to. I need to actually pull up the video so I can see what you're doing.
I'm not doing anything yet. I'm getting the
Oh.
stream set up, but I am. We are
So
live.
so Ronnie's quest was really cool. I really like that boss at the end of it, and I like the weapon that you get from completing it, which I'm now using in addition to my staff.
I think that that quest would have been a lot cooler if I had found it earlier and hadn't already done half of it without knowing what it was.
That's an open world problem right there.
EG's l- menu when you go to interact with him is like bugged out now because I did too much of the quest before interacting with any of the
Oh
NPCs involved
no!
with it. So he
Ooh.
has two talk prompts on his menu.
Yeah, I did not encounter that issue, obviously. Um, dang. Also, this game is huge. Like,
It
how is
is
Gracie doing it?
massive. It's just
Hold on.
constantly.
I want to look up how like physically the map space. Like where is it?
So,
Where is it
also, the
compared to
map
other
lies
open
to
world
you,
maps?
and Andy. The map lies to you because um,
It's constantly
it
expanding
it keeps
outworld, and there's a
expanding.
bunch of
Yeah.
underground shit.
Yes.
Eli, did you find the chest that teleports you to Lanedale like super early?
To Lando? No. I found the chest that
Oh,
transports you to Caled, but not
because
Lando.
I found a chest pretty early on. I think in the Weeping Peninsula, that took me to
Interesting.
Lanedale. Uh, and when that happened, I was like, "Oh shit, is this the northern edge of the map?" Nope, not even
Yeah.
close.
Also, this game has the funniest example of enemy recycling I've ever seen. The um the lobsters.
They're pretty good.
Because when I saw where they showed up eventually, I laughed so hard.
And yes, Blue Spruce, that is the one I'm talking about.
Thank you, people, for showing up to my stream. Okay, wait, hold on. No, 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 no. The fuck is? Hold on. What is that? What is that? Am I good? Okay, here's what we're gonna do. See, I realize what the problem is with the DMC streams is that you gotta open it in the application in the size that you want it to. So that way it. No, no, that is not what I asked it to do. That is not. Okay, okay.
Yeah, so I don't know if spells are the most broken they've ever been, but they might be. Because it's pretty busted in Demon Souls and Dark Souls 1 as well,
I don't
but they are
know.
very
Why do I
Like
have to
rare.
control this with the D-pad? Oh
like
no.
it seems like it is at the very least pretty
Oh,
close
that's
to
why, because
being as
the
busted as
thing
Demon
isn't stretched
Souls.
out fully. There we go. That fixed it. Alright, we're good now.
Because Demon
It's
Souls has
crazy in Dark Souls 1.
Dark Souls 1 is like Dark Souls 1, the thing is like you really gotta know what you're doing to really break it with spells.
That's true.
Demon Souls is like game breaking spells will just be rewards for killing bosses.
That is true. But if you know what you're doing with spells in Dark Souls 1, like you have the Master Key,
Yeah.
it's just absurd.
Like if you do what like speedrunners were doing for a while and get Dark Bead as early as you can.
Alright, okay.
Just one shot Q lag.
We are in an acceptable place. Let's just get started with this shit. Oh. Let me check since I'm here. Is there anything I want to upgrade?
Speaking of speedruns,
Maybe.
Eli, have you I assume you haven't
Ooh,
watched any
round trip
speedruns to avoid spoilers, but have you been
No,
seeing
but I know that they're down to less than an hour.
like
Which, of course.
the any percent wrong warp is at like 35 minutes, and the
I think I'll just save up for
what they're
infinite
doing
shit.
is all remembrances, so because obviously
Actually,
all
wait, hold on,
bosses
let
would be
me-
too fucking much.
Yeah,
Which
that's
is-
the all remembrances seems like the most interesting category to me.
I don't know what the record is, but I have seen streamers whose sum of best segments is under 2 hours.
Wow. Do you know what build they're doing? Or like is it consistent? Or is it variable?
There are a few different builds that I've seen. I know that any percent wrong warp goes for the frost spell where you like stomp the ground and like shoot like a cone of ice crystals up through the ground.
I think that's an actual war.
Yeah, they either get the there's a few different ways to get that ability. You can get it. There's a
let
weapon
me
that already
also-
has it. There's an Ash of War. There's a few different. Yeah, Hoarfrost Stomp. Blue Spruce knows stuff. I don't know stuff. I've merely beaten the game.
Because if that's a spell, then I don't know how many fucking other spells I've missed.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a bajillion spells.
Okay, it
to-
is just like a skill in Ash of War. I looked it up.
It's not a spell.
But
Although I'm sure
This
there
is
are
mission
spells like this.
11,
I have
right?
dozens.
yeah, they just get that and then stomp their way to victory, pretty much.
Okay, it's mission 12.
So I was talking to someone on Twitter about this, and this might just be because of my particular build. Godskin Apostle basically as easy as like a soldier
on.
throwing firebombs.
Why is there an
Godskin
invisible?
Noble just awful.
Why is there an invisible wall here? You tell me I
Oh,
can't
no.
jump over that?
No, Godskin Noble is pretty rough.
Okay, let me see how
Yeah.
this feels. Okay, I'm gonna jump under. Oh my god, it's inverted. And you use. All right, Lid. I'm playing this with the Switch controller. B to accelerate. And oh god. And up is down.
Are you in first person?
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
underwater.
this is how the water sections work in this game.
Yeah, this is the worst thing in all of Devil May Cry. Let me jump
Why
out.
would they do that?
Because they don't know what they're doing yet. Like, I like this
Yeah.
game. I think there's a lot of cool shit, but this is very much, hey, we're taking a Resident Evil formula and making an action game out of it. What can we do? I don't know. What can we do? Fortunately, once you're done with the water sections, I think it's never again. And then also Kamiya and his team, I think I was talking to this Lid, they don't do this shit again until Bayo 2 in terms of water levels.
The answer's water level wasn't bad though. Like it wasn't my.
Oh no, I'm
favorite,
saying
but-
no, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm saying they are so afraid of fucking it up this bad again that they don't even try. You get a cool harpoon
Now,
gun.
here's the question for you:
Oh.
Is this or the dice game worse?
Oh, this. Well, the dice game is
Okay,
maybe
I thought-
longer, so I don't know. So it depends. It depends on how long I'm in the underwater sections, because dice game. The thing is, I don't even like the. Oh, you fucking. Oh, that's good.
It's honestly like
Now I
always
think
been-
I've done all the overworld maps, and now I think this is finally complete. The overworld.
Okay.
perhaps.
Oh god.
Can I have some Grorbs? Yay, Grorb.
All I'm saying is there is a major underground area that is not on the map at all because it overlaps with another area.
Mm,
There's a blue
They
orb.
couldn't put a third layer on the map just for that one zone.
Lid, are you
Hmm.
spoiling?
No, they really don't. They don't. There's not a third layer to the map.
Okay, it sounded
But
like
there
you
is
were...
a major underground area that is unique, but is not.
oh, God,
on
by the way,
map.
fuck those ants.
Oh my god! The first time I saw those, that was.
Oh, so does it? So hold on. Let me get an idea of what Elden Ring is talking about. Does the game turn into EDF?
What do you mean?
Insane giant insect attacks.
I mean, not like in the sense of EDF where they're just like overrunning the world, but there are areas.
Is there
where
like
you
an
will-
insect? Well, I'm thinking like the underground EDF levels.
I don't know. I've never.
Oh God,
played
there's
one of
bounce
those.
pads.
Oh, we're playing Sonic now. Your favorite game.
I was about to say.
Devil May Cry already is Sonic. Dante
That's true.
Is literally just Sonic the Hedgehog.
Virgil is Shadow. Nero is definitely not Silver. I can say that much.
I would honestly say Virgil is closer to Silver than Shadow.
Really? V, I get.
I can
he-
see Silver
he is
saying I
Shadow.
need more power.
No, you know who he is personality-wise? Virgil is Metal Sonic. I'm gonna say that means Lady is Knack.
It's honestly crazy
Or
how
Fang.
like Demon Souls visually has honestly aged pretty well, and it is probably just down to it's old enough that they couldn't smear everything in post-processing effects.
There are a couple areas that are a little rough, but for the most part, I think it does hold up. Like, I don't like Stone Fang
Asshole.
Tunnel.
Can I?
Looks good at all.
Yeah,
But otherwise, yeah, I'd say so.
Boletaria looks better than
There we go. Got a
like-
cool grenade kill.
basically any Dark Souls area until 3.
Is that the power? Well, then what's Bloodborne?
I don't know if I'd say that.
I was gonna ask, is that the power of being a first-party Sony game? But then I remembered, oh yeah, Bloodborne. What's that excuse?
Bloodborne was
Bloodborne.
great. What are you talking about?
Bloodborne.
Lid thinks Bloodborne is the most overrated Souls game.
Yeah, easily.
I
Bloodborne
don't feel that way.
Bloodborne
Okay.
has an aesthetic consistency that some of the other games are lacking. But it is overly busy.
What is the least aesthetically consistent Souls game?
I mean, 2.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Well,
Which is not why I dislike 2. I just don't think 2 feels good to play. But it just, the answer is 2. Even people who love 2 will say that.
yeah. Like I'm trying
Lid's
to
just
think,
like, I don't know, don't we already pick on 2 enough? Like, we already pick on 2 a lot. Do we need to pick on it more? And the answer is yes.
like
Yeah.
2 I feel like there are other games where like the levels are more aesthetically inconsistent than 2, but then I think about the enemy designs and it's just like, man, what is 2?
Just a bunch of guys.
Just a bunch of guys.
No,
It-
you know what
it-
2 is. You know
it
what 2
feels-
is.
it-
You know what 2 is. You're not using the right phrasing. You know what I'm gonna say.
I feel like I might, but
Just a bunch of dudes in armor.
yeah, but I disagree. I think that the dudes in armor are the good part of that game, and that the bad parts are like when you're fighting fucking like what are those guys in the forest area where they're like zombies with like giant guts or like a growth around their ball sack or something?
Wait a minute. I thought I was supposed to get a blue orb up here.
They're just holding like these like rotting sticks as weapons.
Let me figure out, because the game says I'm supposed to get up the wiki says
Dark Souls
climb
2.
to the top of the furthest mast towards the prow.
Dark Souls 2 is the levels in Dark Souls 2 feel like the fucking Rogue Squadron canyons, and the enemies feel like
Fun lid fact:
Um,
Star Wars Rogue Squadron, one of his favorite games of all time. Have you not played Rogue Squadron 2 yet?
it's not one of my favorite games,
You should play Rogue Squadron
but
2
it's
if you
it's
haven't
definitely a classic. I want to play Rogue Squadron 2.
played. How much
but
is that game right now? Is it like $80?
It's not expensive. It's just I don't have any systems that it is for.
Ah, that's true. Yeah, you'd have to play it on Dolphin until you got it. Lid, you can find a Wii lying on the couch. Like don't tell me.
Yeah, but for various reasons, I've been basically broke for the past few months.
Okay, fair enough.
So the enemies in the Lake of Rot are so funny. I don't want to say what they are. The fact that they are where they are is just comedy gold.
Oh, the
You know,
are you talking about how
The-
because there's a lot
Yeah.
of different enemies in the area, but are you talking about the
I'm talking about the ones that will make fans who have seen them before panic.
now I'm not sure. I thought that you were talking about how there's a couple of the they're called like ancestral spirits. The guys in like Nokron and Noxtella who are like kind of like
Nope, I'm talking about in the Lake of Rot. They jump
kind
out
of-
of the lake.
Oh, yeah, now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But there's also just a couple of those like Viking looking guys, and that's comedy gold to me, as I just imagine like, damn, that guy totally just like got lost and ended up here.
Oh, I know what you mean. But no, I just meant like not having fun with the player.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do I have to? Oh, I think I know what it wants me to do. Okay. There we go. That's what it wants me to do. It wants me to do cool shit. Speaking of going back to Sonic earlier, I've been playing a bit of Sonic 3 Air just to get a feel for it because I'm going to be streaming that relatively soon. Man, Sonic 3 good.
Are you playing it with any enhancements, like widescreen?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
I
also
think I'd have
agree.
to work to get Air in.
Why would you play Angel Island Returns if you weren't going to?
Exactly. I'd play Sonic 3 complete if I wasn't going to do that. Which, fun fact, that works on an official Genesis hardware. Alright, I think I have to go back underwater now. Let me... Okay, so do I have to... Oh, wait, so it equips automatically underwater. That's at least something. You don't have to switch off your good gun to use the shitty underwater gun.
Ooh. I just got the way to upgrade my... I'm using something that requires Somber Stones.
Yeah.
So I got the plus 10 for that.
Oh, hell yeah.
So as I understand, regular weapons go up to plus 25.
Yes. And it's very, very epic when you feel like you've gone to every place where you could get upgrade materials and you still can't find any more smithing stone 6,
Oh god.
etc.
God, this is the This is like this is so bad. You know what's the
So I
one
assume for the PC version, people just mod this out.
I don't
Right?
think. Well, no, because it's the HD collection is emulated PS2. It's not a straight port.
Okay.
Now I will give this one question that Kamiya did show a bit of mercy. You know what it is? There's no fucking
What?
air meter. Which makes sense.
Could you imagine?
Oh, very easily. Very easily. You know what this probably reminds me of in terms of, like, it's less, like, challenging? Have you seen Conker's Bad Fur Days underwater sections?
No.
They're rough. Where does it want me to go? Because I went down here. Oh, God. It does not feel natural. Where's the... Because I know where that exit leads to. That's where
I will say, in terms of rare games, the ones I played in Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong 64 are not great.
Oh, DK64s
Although-
are very bad.
Yeah, Banjo-Kazooie, not great, but not as bad.
What are
Yeah,
your
very
in
long.
terms, and now not just something like Sonic 3 where you run underwater, or Metroid, like where you actually have to swim? What are your the best examples of that platformers? I think Rise Star handles
Lynn's
okay.
not gonna like my answer,
What is your answer?
because my answer is Tropical Freeze.
Tropical Freeze water levels are good. They're a decent, like, for what they are. That seems pretty acceptable. Lid, do you disagree?
They're fine. The underwater segments in that game are fine. It's the normal platforming that I don't like.
Yeah. I mean,
But
it's
I would say,
there should be in guard in Tropical Freeze. That's what I'll say. Because
is The Legend of Zelda a platformer?
Legend of Zelda. Which one are you bringing?
Link's
I'm
Awakening
talking-
is, but
I'm talking about Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess. Those games have good swimming.
I guess Twilight Princess. I was thinking like yeah, more traditional platform, but that's a good example at least. I'll partially allow that if you can think of another example.
Mario.
You know what? Galaxy.
disagree.
Galaxy has the best water levels.
They're
Super
okay.
Mario 64.
No, because Galaxy.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. This is one thing I will
Yes.
hit you on. Galaxy's levels are faster. Turtle shells are more common, and they're spooky water levels, which is cooler than chill, calm ones. Also,
Have
I
you
have to
seen the
say,
way people talk about Mario 64's water levels these days? Zoomers in
yeah,
particular.
that feel is.
I don't
is a
think
little
they're the
scary
worst in the
first time you see it.
in the worst water levels of all time or anything.
Oh, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that Zoomers think that Mario 64's water levels are creepy.
Well, okay, yes,
I mean,
but
the eel is a little creepy.
Unagi is kind of creepy. I'll give him that. But I
No, like they think the music is like eerie and stuff.
what?
Oh no!
Yeah,
What?
they're Zoomers are.
Lid,
like-
you're basically a zoomer.
Shut up. You're more of one than I am.
That is objectively true, but you're also kind of one. Where the fuck
I'm a boomer. I'm old.
is this? Am I even supposed to go down here? I guess I'll just head back up, or maybe no. I think.
But Mario 64, you've got your normal swimming. You've got like you can hold the A button down to
I have
paddle.
never
You can-
cared
you
about
can-
that.
You can do the rhythmic A presses to swim faster. You can use the B button.
Lid,
That is all
I'm gonna
option
say
stuff.
something that's gonna. It's my turn to say something that's gonna
You
get
can
you
get
mad.
shells.
Yeah,
in
but-
Mario
but-
64.
But they're more finicky. You can spinning, and spinning and being able to home stuff is so much better than.
Nothing is more finicky than the Wii remote.
Well, yeah. For that, it's fine because you can because if it misses, you can instantly do it again. It's not a problem. And also, you can last played Galaxy where I could bind that shit to a button. So
I last played Galaxy the way that it was meant to be played.
and it still controls fine. You're a baby. It's not.
How dare you?
What? You're not baby Lid?
I am not baby.
Are you an old person then?
I literally live in an old folks home.
That's true. That is actually fun fact about Lid. That is true. So where's the way forward then? Is it up here? Is it?
It is funny to me how in Elden Ring, most of the summons that are any good require more FP. Kind of makes sense, right? Except for one, which requires HP and might be the best in the game.
Yes.
That is so funny.
FP is Faith Point, correct?
I believe
Focus
it's
points,
yeah.
it's mana, basically.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so it might as well be Faith Point.
No, I would call it.
no,
frankly,
because
I keep wanting to
faith
call it MP.
faith
That's what
would
it is.
only be miracles.
Incantations, and exactly. So this is.
Man,
Or-
I hate that they changed. I mean, I know why. I get it because it's a different IP and stuff, but it's just like, man, spells are spells. I don't give a shit. Everything is a spell. Pyromancy's a spell. Hexes are spells. Incantations are spells. Miracles are spells. Ashes of War are
No,
spells.
but see, there's artifact.
That's not
There's
true.
artifacts, enchantments.
Ashes of War are weapon arts.
I'm making a
actually.
magic card. Okay.
Video games are dumb.
So you know how Radon rides on that tiny horse? The
Yes.
lore is that he learned gravity magic so that he would be light enough to do that because he loves his horse.
Okay. Well, I think.
Honestly, Radon is a king.
Oh, I think I
I
know what
love
the
him
problem
so
is. I
much.
think this is my fault. I think it's because I need to figure out the way that I came back in and go through there. Okay. Also, it'd be nice if I could get some music, game. It's not just battle music.
Wait a minute. What do I think it is on this map? I need to go check that out.
Oh wait, no, that's the way I came in. Oh wait, then how did I get in? Hold on. Rye will be momentarily delayed, but will be on in a bit. By the way.
Also, sorry I'm not commenting on DMC1 because I'm not looking at that screen.
That's fine. Not much is happening. I'm kind
Yeah,
of.
and even if I was, I do not know what I would say because I've not played this game.
You can just say general DMC tips and advice, and where do I?
Pro tip:
Don't get lost.
swing your sword to defeat the foe.
Pro tip: play one of the other Devil May Cry games. instead.
Yes.
No, I mean, well, yes, but there is part of me that still is like, is this worse than 4? I don't know.
4
This
is
is where-
great.
4 has about 3 hours of
4
greatness in it.
4 has the second best combat system out of any of them.
And
Would you say that?
and
3 or 5
and
is something?
and
5
the
is number
4th
1.
best level design.
Okay, good.
And the 4th last. Well, actually, hold on. Yes, the 4th
What do you
best.
need level design for? Just play Bloody Palace.
See, that's the kind of brain rot that I can't accept. Is
Damn.
like, no,
guess you're
the
just-
mechanics
you're
are
just-
great. I want a game built around them, please.
You're just not ready to play a real character action game, I guess.
I guess not. I guess not.
Bloody Palace is the real game.
I mean, yes, basically, but
the story mode is the tutorial.
I mean, yes, but I'd like some levels, some fun secret missions, some fun stuff. I don't know.
You know what I really like? I like how Kirby has that boss arena
Yeah.
in Star Allies that you keep going to, but every time it's a little more fucked up, kind of like the Bloody Palace arenas.
Oh, you need to tell them about False Palace or whatever, or not.
Oh
False
right,
Arena.
yeah, we were talking about how Kirby games have the true arena, and I was like, what if in the new Kirby, after you beat the true arena, you
that's
unlocked the false arena, and it was just bosses you hadn't fought before.
Oh, that's where I'm supposed to go. Okay. Something's shooting me. I think something's shooting me, but I don't know. Or is this where I came from? Yes, this is. Fun fact, Eli, did you know that Resident Evil 1 was supposed to be first person for a while, but switched it to fixed camera angles at the 11th hour?
Interesting.
Okay. Is it... No, that is not the way forward. Okay, let me just watch a YouTube video real quick.
Be right back.
That's fine. Okay, yeah, I was not supposed to go back down. That was my fault. I was supposed to do shove on the surface. So this was my fault, not the game's fault. It's so cool how the DT also buffs the guns. Because it makes no fucking sense. Because it's not like they're magic, or like the sword, which is like he physically swings it longer. It's just like guns shoot good now. On the plus side, I have been doing some red orb grinding.
As much as they can.
On the plus side, I have been doing some red orb grinding, so that's at least good.
So, have either of you played the demo for Final Fantasy?
Yeah, all I
Origin
had to do was
Stranger
walk up
Paradise?
and activate that door. That's
Yes, I played that.
What did you think of it?
Oh.
That game does that, like, man, if that game actually starts like that, which people are saying it must because you can carry over your progress from the demo into the main game, that game completely fails to earn being that.
Alright, here's what I think. It plays better than both Final Fantasy VII Remake and Neo.
And Final
which is
Fantasy
really
15,
funny
but
to
that
me.
goes without saying.
Yeah, but I haven't played 15. And just like the ones I played, so it plays better than both those games. It's funny to me.
Here's
This
the
is
thing.
This is the most I will pick this up for $20 if I pick it up at all. Game I've ever played.
Yeah.
I will not
Hopefully
buy it
16
to
is better, because that has XDMC people, that has...
I will say though, I don't think having better combat than Neo or Final Fantasy VII Remake for me is not a high bar.
That's very fair.
Yeah, Lid, I need to try Neo, because I want to know, because Griffin, I'm gonna... Stop fucking launching me. It's amazing how much shit DT just lets you get away with. It's great. Because that's the thing. That's the reason why you're rough early game, is because you don't have enough DT to just end cool moves. Unlike DMC3, where DMC3, I feel like starting Dante, even with level 1 everything, and just Ivory and Rebellion is still great.
The thing is, absolute base Dante in DMC3 is fine if you can time the button presses to do his combos.
That's true. You gotta know what they are.
Well, it's not just that you gotta know what they are. It's that, like, you know what the whole deal is with DMC3, right?
Yeah, it's you have 15 million moves, and you gotta know how to use all of them optimally.
I'm very specifically talking about how the timing for doing your alternate combos is
right.
more,
Right.
it is more strict unless you are at like A or S.
I did not know that. I didn't know that the timing changed
Like-
based on ranking. That's
like,
interesting.
If your rank, well, it's not like your rank, it's like where is your style meter right now? If you don't have an A or an S, like, doing your alternate combos is basically frame perfect.
But yeah, that's true. Which is why the game gives you alternate weapons and stuff to make it easier. And to be fair, you do also have at least Swordmaster or Trickster dodges to keep up, and like switching between. And you also have lock-on combo and stuff. So it's at least like, it's not quite as like limiting as I think you're making it out to be.
I mean, it's not necessarily that it's limiting. It's just that if you are like a brand new player who doesn't know what they're doing,
Yeah.
you're not going to be able to use like a third of your moveset.
Yeah, that's true. Did you ever get any good use out of the guitar in DMC3?
Nope.
Eli?
Well, it looks cool, so.
That
can
is a type of use.
You can do crazy stuff. You know the big attack that summons, like, the pillar of lightning around you? With full weapon switching, that's a real good combo ender. That's the main thing people use it for in the videos. Where am I? Alright, okay, let me... Oh, wait, I'm probably supposed to go through the door. Okay.
So
Like-
as if my sorcery wasn't strong
I like these
enough,
achieve-
I just found one that says greatly raises potency of sorceries talisman.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
On the subject of
Sorry, did I
Stranger-
interrupt something?
No, I don't think so.
Got it.
On the subject of Stranger of Paradise, like, I do think that, like, there are interesting things that they're doing in terms of the fact that the parry mechanic lets you basically use blue magic for a little while.
Yeah. Like, it seems like there
Like-
are... It is at least a more... And that is also the thing you have to also take in consideration is, while yes, it is a Final Fantasy game you don't like after getting a bunch of, it's also a game from a development studio that you often don't like, and you like it
Yeah.
more than their other games.
Like, but the absolute biggest problem with it is just that, like, there is absolutely, like, no meaningful direction or pacing to the way that those fucking cutscenes are laid out.
It is
I have
it is a
counterpoint.
PS3
I have a counterpoint.
AMV. Yes.
My counterpoint is that Jack Garland is the funniest character. Of
I
all
thought you were
time.
going to say it's the
Because
Jack
we
is
lis-
hot.
Oh no, God
Okay.
no. He's not.
Jack,
First of all, even if he was, that wouldn't be a reason. Second, he's not at all. He has a horrible design, but it's so funny.
Jack looks like. Do you know what is like? Jack reminds me of someone that I used to know in real life, and this is like just like spot on, like the exact way that I think Jack looks. He looks like he looks like a young former soldier who works retail now.
Yes. That's a good
But
description.
you know what is also really funny is that his two friends have maybe the single most gay designs I've seen in a Final Fantasy game.
That's
which
true.
is saying something.
What? Okay.
I said in a tweet after I played the demo that I'm sure Stranger of Paradise will have the same fatal flaw as Final Fantasy 15, which is that the cute anime boys won't even kiss each other.
True.
Hold on. Okay. Wait. Double check. Need to look and make sure I'm not missing any of the secret blue orbs. Mission 30.
Like, I genuinely cannot believe they needle drop my way that early and cut it short.
Yeah, that's from what you described. That is insane. They're gonna play the full song. It's gonna be great.
Except it's not gonna hit as hard because they already dropped it and didn't like sit on it.
Or they are going to put it in a scene that is so ill-fitting that I will laugh so hard when I see it.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I want funniest game of all time. Also, Eli, I had it thinking about Final Fantasy. You don't play 14, right?
No, MMO is just like, I see that and I just can't do it.
So, as someone from the outside, Final Fantasy 14 kind of feels like, and Lid, I'm curious if how you feel as an outsider, like the One Piece of video games, where it's like, oh man, it's the longest, coolest narrative thing with so much complex and depth and thing that like is so big and massive and its format is so unwieldy that you will never engage with that. Now I know, Eli, that's different for you because you like One Piece, but you get where I'm coming from, right?
Yeah, I mean, look, it is. I'm not even turned off by the time commitment necessarily, although that is something.
They
It's
are
just
adding a
that
single player mode, which I'm curious what that looks like.
I just see gameplay of it, and it is not something I would enjoy. Like it is just so much information on the screen.
Like that's the thing is that One Piece is huge and a massive time sink. But I have seen what some of the art from it looks like, and it seems like it would be a generally enjoyable read. Whereas Final Fantasy XIV is like... it's not a real Final Fantasy game in my mind, you know?
Yeah, I get that.
Like it just...
Well, hopefully enough of it works on the 16 team that it carries over. I hope 16's good.
Like...
I mean, I hear great things about 14, and I can believe them. It's not something I'm ever going to engage with.
Yeah. This is such riveting gameplay.
Are you still underwater?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm shooting a set. Okay, let me describe what this mission is like for you. Imagine if in Resident Evil, actually no, you can just travel again. But it's like, why did they make it like this? Why did they make it like this? I get why.
Why is it in first person?
I don't know. Cause I think it's because these wouldn't have worked as regular fire environments, and they also didn't want to do. Because earlier in the game, you went underwater, it dealt like constant damage. And I think they didn't want to do that, so they did this, which is weirder. It's not the right way. Oh, I didn't mean to do that because I missed the blue orb, but oh well. I'm just glad I got through a mission quickly.
By the way, I did complain about fighting the fire giant. I will say, his design in his second form in his like, that's really cool. I really like it. It reminds me of a Yu-Gi-Oh
Am I
thing.
still underwater? Fuck off. Oh wait, no, I'm leaving. I'm leaving. There's freedom. I see it. Oh, thank God.
Oh, congrats.
Oh, there's a blue orb. I want that.
So are you done with water for the whole game now?
I
or do you
think
have-
so. I think I am. Oh,
you
I got.
have to get the orb.
Yeah, you gotta get. Well, it was worth it. It was just going hop, step, and a jump. That's probably the easiest blue orb in the game. Yeah, I think it's just those missions.
Something cool about this game is once you find a map for an area, and those maps are like displayed on your um, pre-existing one as like monuments, so they're not too hard to find. But once you find them, if you see something that looks a bit out of the ordinary on your map, it probably is something.
Yeah.
Like 90% of the time. Maybe
That's good
more.
game design.
And there are many cool things to find.
Yes.
Oh, it's, lid. Looking at this, an item on a spike wall. I wonder what's going to happen.
It's truly a mystery.
Oh, that is cool that the skeleton arm is a lever. I like that. The booby trap. Oh, no. This is so much worse. Can I have Trickster? Actually. Come on, man. You know what? Actually, I only have one, so I'll save it. Oh, by the way, chat, how are you doing tonight? You've been a little quiet. You're still here, I hope. Some of you, at least. I did not hit a button. By the way, Eli, whenever you get a good chance, if you haven't already, could you retweet the stream?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I have not, and I will.
Thank you.
It's on your account, right?
Yes, yes. I even added you.
Cool. Let me.
Oh, that's...
Sure. Yeah, I just did that, so.
Oh, what? That's weird. There was a door that asked for red orbs. Oh, that felt good.
Where am I?
That's a question I feel like you ask yourself pretty often based on what I hear from Elden Ring.
Okay. Oh! Wow. Holy shit. This game.
Where have you found yourself?
I found a transporter gate that took me to an interesting place.
May I ask, did that transporting gate involve lighting 4 lamps in a town?
No. This
Where
one
did this one go?
takes you to a place that begins with the letter M. Its initials are MP.
Magic place, gotcha. Lid, you're having too much fun. Having a little too much fun over there.
Video game. I'm trying to think where even... Oh, I think I know where that is. There's so many areas in this game where it's just like, oh, how do you get there? Oh, you need to do the side quest to get the 2 halves of the key to go to the place where you, you know. It's just like everything has 4 steps.
Oh, it's finally time for that go to that giant Coliseum the game hyped us out. Oh, fuck off.
It is truly incredible how many times in Elden Ring it's just like, oh, what's this little nook or cranny? Oh, look, it's an area about as big as one of the previous game's DLCs.
Have you ever gone, this game is too big? Like, they shouldn't cut this? Oh, also, Eli, now that you're pretty far in Elden Ring, I can ask you the question... I can ask you the question I asked Lid last night, which is it possible that that From Software have Resident Evil 4 themselves?
They can't top this?
Yeah, that this is their peak for several games.
I don't know. I mean, we'll see. This is their peak right now. I'd say that this is my favorite Hidetaka Miyazaki game.
That's a pretty good peak.
I think that I don't think that there are any areas in Elden Ring that I would cut, but there are areas in Elden Ring that I would say should be directly connected and the same place.
All right, Lid, here's my answer. The sewers, just because they're really boring, and it's like, well, I'm already so far into this game, I don't want to do sewers. That's kind of sucks.
Yeah, I can get that.
Fair enough.
But they weren't. It wasn't like bad, but I just felt like I don't really want to do this, so I haven't done it really.
Oh, it's all. I think we're gonna do the hype fight this stream. We're gonna get to meet the cool guy.
Now, are you aware of something? Oh, hold on. Combat is happening.
Do you know who I'm talking about when I say the cool guy, Lid? Mr. V, let's just say.
You're fighting V from Devil May Cry 5?
Yes, technically.
Are you aware, Eli, of why else you might not want to do the sewers?
Is there some curse bullshit?
No. I just haven't done, I mean, I know that a certain NPC is there, because he gave me a key.
Hot patches?
No,
No. Although Patches is great in this.
he is excellent. No, in the sewers, there is a boss where basically if you progress past that boss, you will lock yourself into the bad ending.
Ooh. Well,
What?
I guess it's a good thing you're not doing it.
Does the game tell you? No, of course. What do you mean? Of course.
I mean, like, it's the kind of thing where, like, actually, yes, I think Melina straight up says, hey, if you go in there, you are going to fuck up your quest.
That's fair.
Alright, I'm going to use Rot13 and post the name of the place that I'm at in the stream chat.
That sounds like
Unless,
a good...
Andy, do you care?
I don't care, but someone in chat might, so...
Oh, so I will Rot13 then.
Yes. Yes, that is a very neat area. Oh, you know what? Okay, that is a very neat area. And I think very early on in it, if you progress into it, you will find something.
Oh man, I love
Awesome.
something.
It is something that I tweeted about the other day. Or
Cool.
The other day, probably more like a week ago now.
Oh, look at this camera angle, Lid. Look at this shit right here.
Isn't it great? Look at all those objects that are definitely not, like, totally getting in your way.
Hello.
Oh, there's the man. How you doing, Rye?
I'm doing well. Apologies for the tardiness.
No, it's completely fine. You can come in late. It's not like we were low on people. We hit me, Lid, and Eli. We were having a good time.
My fucking roommates, like, I was literally sitting down. I'm like, I can't wait to join the stream. I literally was reaching for the button, and my roommate messaged me like, my tire exploded. Ugh. And I had to go pick
Oh
him
shit,
up.
I didn't mean to buy that. Fuck. Oh well. That's what you get when you use a controller that has different button props than the one that you're using.
Oh man, I intend to replay. Well, I say replay as if I've actually ever beaten it. But I'm planning on playing Sekiro sometime soon, and I want to play it with a DualShock 4 because I have a sneaking suspicion that it is better that way. But on PC, you cannot have PlayStation prompts.
Not even a mod?
There probably is, but I don't give that much of a shit.
Yeah, that's always fun. So, Lid, have you gotten to read any of this year's hypest comic manga yet? Or no, wait, no, Zatchbell 2 isn't even out. My apologies.
I freaked the fuck out. I remember hearing it was announced. I'm like, oh, cool. I guess I'll get around to rereading that sometime. And then I found out it's like coming out like next week. Like I don't have time to read all of the Zatchbell 1.
It's so cool that it's just called Zatchbell 2. Also, Lid, a little while ago when I was in the bathroom, I had a realization. Why is DMC 3 the only DMC game with a subtitle?
What do you mean? Most of the games have a subtitle. Special edition.
Shut up. No, DMC 3 has a second subtitle then.
Yeah, Dante's Awakening Special Edition.
It's so weird though that they only did that for 3. It's like, why?
It was a thing of the era. It was like when every game needed like a colon like follow-up name.
Yeah,
Like,
I like
colon,
that.
colon word ending in or word beginning with re.
yeah.
Speaking of which, you're playing a double word with beginning with Rye, aren't you?
Yeah, I just started Revengeance. Emphasis on just started. I literally just beat like the initial section where you like kill the
Man, if you
Rye,
Rye,
lose
let me
to
tell you
Sam.
something. Let me tell you something as your friend. If you really like that game, it's made by Platinum. They make a great action game. You should try their newest game, Babylon's Fall.
No.
Wait, which game?
Babylon's Fall. It's Platinum's newest game. It's a real interesting action game. They're taking the live service genre in a new direction.
Andy must be defeated.
I was not actually going like it. If Rye ever actually put that game in his cart, I would stop him because I'm not that bad of a friend. But like,
I'll play it if you stream it first.
no, you think I'm gonna play Babylon's Fall? You think I'm gonna play the worst video game of 2022? No contest.
What is the Metacritic at right
You're still young.
Eli. Okay, the worst game made by a AAA publisher. That's a little more fair.
now?
Because like,
Babylon's Fall has a 41 on Metacritic.
that's too high.
What is Balan Wonder whatever?
I think like a
Wonderland?
47. No, it's Wonderworld.
Yeah.
Balan Wonderwall. That's what I'm gonna call it from
Would
now.
you believe the Land Wonderworld has a 44?
Okay, let me ask you this, Lid. What does the Switch version have?
A 36.
That's still too high.
Yeah, you ever
Would you
play a
believe?
demo
Would you
and
believe
everything
as
goes immediately wrong?
bad as the Switch version is compared to all the other ones, it still has a user score of 4.7.
That's because of the Square Enix paid agents. They do that.
That's true. That's true.
Fun fact, whenever Square Enix releases a flop, they pay people to write good user reviews on Metacritic.
They paid people to stream Babylon's Fall.
Well, that's different. Because none of those streamers were having fun.
Yeah, it's a real effective marketing campaign to pay people to look at your game with the most like stone-faced expression.
Alright, Elden Ring time.
Even if that game was good, which it obviously isn't, it came out right next to Elden Ring.
Yeah.
Also, it's worth reminding people that game was not Square Enix's fault. That game was Platinum's fault.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on over there.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. As long as Bayo 3 is fine, we're fine.
Sure.
I sure hope.
No, this is not the right way.
It's very rare that like a good dev team just stops being
Well, the
able
thing
to
is,
make
the
good
thing is,
games.
Platinum hasn't been a consistently good dev team since 2014.
What have they made since?
They
Wonderful
made a
101?
bad license
No,
games.
Wonderful 101 was before that.
They made
Damn.
bad license games. They made.
They made one good one. They made Transformers.
They also made Nier Automata, which people want. Well, I don't
They
know
made
how
the-
much of that you
they-
credit them for.
Yeah, how much of that was that, and how much was the same people that worked on the last Nier and Drakengard and all that?
They
They made-
Didn't they
uh,
just kick off the Grand Blue game, right? Like they were supposed to be on it,
they
and-
got kicked off that early.
Yeah, that's what happened.
They got
They did Star Fox Zero.
well, that was Miyamoto's fault.
Yeah, they made Star Fox Zero better than it would have been probably.
Yeah, I'll give them that. That was not their fault. But they also made Astral Chain, which is.
It has some alright stuff in it, but it is just a poor man's Bayonetta. Like, that's it.
With some Evangelion ripoffs.
What if Evangelion was
What if Evangelion was what?
the cops?
That is just kind of Evangelion if you think about it.
No.
Well, they're the government.
Government agents, not quite the same.
Yeah.
Like
It's
we're-
the military. It's different from the cops.
yeah.
No, fuck you. I didn't mean to walk into that room. Okay. I will now press my camera in the opposite direction. Or wait, did I? Is that the way forward?
Speaking of game developers who kind of fell off and make licensed games to stay afloat,
What?
Way Forward.
Well, no, they always made licensed games.
Yeah.
They started with license.
But honestly, Platinum has kind of like not been around that long, so like, you
Yeah.
know, they kind of also always made licensed games too. They made like what 3 games before their first licensed game.
Yeah.
Why haven't
West
they
Wing
made
Forward
the
right
Wonderful
now.
102?
Considering how the
Forward
port
has
of
the
Wonderful
issue where-
101 went, no, they ain't gonna do that.
Oh, is it bad?
It's not great. It's arguably worse than the Wii U version. Probably is.
WayForward has the issue now that one of their games just indefinitely delayed. So
And
even
that
if they're ready to come out.
and fucking they released at least one. Well, you know what? I'll give Half Genie Hero a bit of credit, but that one that released on Apple Arcade first was very clearly a guys. We need money so we can make a real Shantae.
Lame. I still haven't played more than like the first couple levels of Half Genie Hero.
It's good. Pirate's Curse is better, but it's still good.
Yeah.
It's
Pirate's Curse was real good. I should
you know what
replay
you
that
should play.
sometime.
You know what's Way Forward's best platformer? Mighty Switch Force Hyperdrive
I
Edition.
figured you were gonna say that. I have played Mighty Switch Force.
It's pretty fucking good.
It's fine. I
Is
think
Shantae actually a good game series?
It's really hit or miss.
It's inconsistent, but it does have good games in it.
I thought
like-
it was just like, hey, hot lady, good soundtrack.
No,
Nice.
there's good. Play Pirate's Curse. That's a good
Yeah,
video game.
Pirate's Curse is weird because it's probably the most different Shantae game.
And it's because basically, the premise of the game is,
The premise is literally she loses her powers.
Well, no. Specifically, Big Villain comes back, who is who is the bigger villain of the series' regular villain. They team up, and you get all of the abilities of the regular villain.
Yeah, like that's
Huh.
that's the thing is like the whole thing is she loses her powers and you get
Half Genie Hero is also decent, but
It's-
the original I think would be fine if we got a version of it that wasn't limited by having like 2 buttons. If we got
Yeah.
Like a proper remake of Shantae 1, I think would be a pretty good game. Half Genie Hero was a DSiWare game, so it's super short and not super satisfying, but it was, again, a DSiWare game.
You're
Remember the
thinking of
DSi?
You're thinking of Risky's Revenge.
No, not Risky's Revenge, you're right. It was not like the one impressive thing on DSi. Outside of maybe Cave Story, but Cave Story's on fucking everything.
Man, I need to go
This
back and beat Cave
area-
Story.
Really cool.
I hope you didn't get locked out of the true ending.
The
On
best
Cave Story?
Yeah.
Oh no, I played Cave Story like 3 computers ago.
Oh, okay.
Cave Stories.
All right, so
title
here's the thing.
screen
Here's what
is
you
the
need to
best
know.
part of the game.
There is a point in the game where the professor will fall from the sky. Whatever you do, don't talk to him,
Okay.
because that locks you out of the true ending.
Is that the only thing that locks you out of it?
There's other stuff, but it's a lot more clear-faced. That's the one big thing of like, I would look up a guide before.
I'd say just
I don't
play
know.
the game and get.
I was gonna say, I'll
whatever
just play through the
thing you
game.
get.
No, because then you don't
Yeah.
get the secret level, which is good, yeah, but it's also you need to experience running hell. All I'm gonna say is that you need to experience that. You don't get the because you're not gonna get the you're not.
I don't like the mechanic where you get hit and lose your weapon upgrade.
Well, don't worry. The best weapon in the game doesn't do that because you auto charge it. But you can't get that weapon if you're locked out of the boot good ending. Yeah, there's a bunch of obtuse shit in Cave Story, but it's really good when you know what you're doing. And even still, otherwise, it's got a lot of charm.
Has the
Also, don't buy Cave Story.
why
Yeah,
not?
get it for free.
Yeah, because well,
Because the publishers are
Stole it.
fucking hacks.
they stole it.
Well, has
Yep,
the
now
Cave
it's
Story
okay.
dev
Then
made
they did
anything since?
Yeah, he's made 1 or 2 things. What was it?
He
Keto
made
or-
Caro Blaster.
Yeah, Caro Blaster seems decent. It's also the villain the villain of that game. I think is very loosely supposed to be Nicalis.
Yeah, Nicholas
Yeah.
are kind of shit.
Scum. But yeah, I'm glad also because Rai DM'd me earlier today. I was like, hanging out with you guys has got me incentive to play more of my backlog, and I'm glad we've helped you do that.
It's very nice. It's you all talk about like older games that I don't want to say I forgot about because it's like, oh yeah, I'm aware Mario exists, but it's like actively talking about like Metroid Prime or whatever makes me go, oh, yeah, I should probably actually go play those.
Yeah, no.
There are too many video games.
Wait, is this? Oh no, this isn't the right way.
I think there's just the right amount of video games. If you
No.
dedicated your whole life to all of them, you could play all of them.
No, you couldn't.
That's
But
the
I-
exact right amount.
Could I play all of them more than once, having the context of the last few games that I played fresh in my mind?
If you get good.
that's the answer, isn't it?
If you're a good gamer. You know,
Lee,
DSP will play 100 games in his lifetime.
I need to replay every Souls game so that I can replay Elden Ring to get all the endings and truly understand what I think about it. And I need to do it all before Kirby comes out.
you ain't doing all that before Kirby comes out. I can tell you that much.
Who knows? You know
I want
the
to.
Lid, you are not skipping over Kirby to replay fucking Bloodborne and Sekiro. Come on, man.
I'm already
Sekiro's worth it.
I'm already replaying Bloodborne. I just
It's
got
not
to
worth
go hard
skipping
move.
Kirby. Nothing
Yeah,
is
but
worth
I-
skipping
if
Kirby.
Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest. If Lid plays Kirby, like Lid plays most games, Lid will beat Kirby in about 2 days.
Yes.
Probably. Yeah.
And you
Perhaps,
I
perhaps
will- I
10
will-
hours.
No, I mean, who know? I don't know how long.
it took
Forgotten Land
it
is
took
gonna
Lid
be.
a little bit to get the true ending of Star Allies.
No, okay. In terms of like actual time spent playing the game, Star Allies was probably about 20 hours. But in terms of how far apart the sessions of
Okay.
trying to do the final stage of Ultimate Choice,
By
I
the
still
way,
haven't beaten it.
On emulators, people have been modding the DMC3, or not the DMC, the Forgotten Land demo. One of them gives Sword Kirby DMC5 Dante hair.
That's really good.
Yeah, I'm almost confident I'm going the wrong way.
But it can't be the wrong way. The enemies are here.
No, but the thing is, that's not how this works. Because the thing is, like, it's... Like, they will spawn enemies because this is the castle, but that doesn't mean this is the part of the castle you're supposed to be in. On the plus side, I am getting a ton of red orbs, so... That's important.
Lid, having just finished replaying Dark Souls 1, give me your, like, top 3, top 5 bosses.
Oh, Lid... Oh.
Oh, wait, Lid, you don't like the bosses, do you?
I don't like the bosses in Dark Souls 1.
Really? Like, not even,
I
like,
think-
Artorias or anything?
I was just talking with Andy about Artorias. The thing with Artorias is that, like, yeah, he probably is, like, the most interesting, like, one-on-one fight in the game, but he also, like, really highlights just how much, like, how much more janky Dark Souls 1 is compared to the future games, where, like, if you haven't learned how to play the game without locking on, he's way harder.
Yeah, the thing Lids likes about Dark Souls 1 is its map and its enemies.
And, like,
Which those
I
are
don't
pretty
know.
good parts of video game.
it's just like, it's a real good,
It lives on in your heart and mind.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you give it
It's got
a 9.
It's got a
so-
cool world, it's got cool themes, its level design is kind of hit or miss.
When it has
and-
levels, it has good levels, but it doesn't have a lot of good levels.
Mm, and, like, I don't know, some of the bosses are fine. I thought Centipede Demon was better than I remembered.
I like the gargoyles, and I think...
Four Kings is mostly fine, but he has that one magic attack that just looks like a JPEG.
So Lid
You
beat Dark Souls
can't-
1 in 5 hours. Over an hour of that was Bed of Chaos.
Oh yeah, more than an hour was
Ooh.
just dying to Bed of Chaos over and over again.
Because ain't no build can make that faster.
Nope.
I was saying to Lid, they should just put it back in Elden Ring fully now that you have a jump button.
The thing is, I honestly, like, Bed of Chaos's main problem is that its hitboxes just don't line up with it. So, like, when it does the arm swipes, like, you can try to dodge, and if you had a jump button, you could try to jump, but it wouldn't help.
Yeah, but
I had
just...
the same problem with a lot of stuff in Dark Souls 2. I think they may have fixed it in Scholar Edition, but like Dark Souls 2 on launch had terrible hitboxes on their
I
fucking
doubt
bosses.
it.
Do you remember the fucking Ruin Sentinels?
Oh, there's a
What
map.
the-
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Or
I do want
the giant
to...
dog from Dark Souls 2?
Yeah, that is the worst fucking boss in the whole fucking game.
Maybe the franchise.
I don't know about the franchise. I honestly think Bed of Chaos is definitely worse.
What's the worst boss in Demon Souls?
I could... What's the worst boss in Demon Souls? Was that a
Haven't
question
played it.
or a...
Yeah, that was a question.
I don't know. I'm kind of replaying it right now to try and figure that out, I guess. Off the top of my head, I would say I really think False King Allant is like an even more extreme version of what I said about Artorias, where like I guess he's kind of a cool idea, but he really just highlights how like Demon Souls is not really built for that kind of action.
Hey, sorry, I just had myself muted because I wanted to play this audio for this thing in Elden Ring, and this game's really cool.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Lid, did you beat Elden Ring?
I did beat Elden Ring.
The first time.
Man, I don't know what the fuck. I guess I went to work for a week, but like, yeah, I'm off work again. But I was working for a week, and in that time, like, I would come home and play Elden Ring at night. But in that time, everyone just like fucking lapped me. I just beat like
I mean,
Godric
like-
recently.
Like I basically like came home from work every day and like played it until midnight.
Christ.
then
And Lid
woke
got
up-
home
woke
at
up-
like 3.
Yeah, no, I'd get home at about 4:30. I would eat something real quick.
So that's
Just
7 hours of Elden Ring.
basically, yeah. And then I'd get 5 or 6 hours of sleep and then do the same thing again the next day.
Because Elden Ring.
And it still took a week and a half to beat the game like that.
Yeah, you can...
I'm churning through it. I think I don't think I'm necessarily slow. I'm just really thorough. Like I just run across the
yeah.
map like zigzagging like a fucking fine tooth
Like-
Oh,
comb.
by the
Like
way,
there was a lot of optional stuff where I was just like, I'm not gonna do this yet because I know I'm gonna replay this game to get the other endings.
Eli, what did you
Yes.
think of the state of play?
I had no expectations, so I can't be disappointed.
I thought it was fine for what it was.
Sony has never had a good one of these, so I can't.
I
be
think
mad
they've
when
had
it's
decent
nothing like
ones.
this.
I think they've had bad.
I
They've
would
had
disagree.
bad ones and decent ones, but yeah, compared to like you know they do the shows, like the big one, like hour long. Here's all the stuff. Those are good, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean they showed nothing that I care about, so
They
I
showed
don't
some stuff
say.
I care about. Nothing super hard.
Yeah, I know you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so I mean that's good for you. But like,
I mean, I
there's
think those
nothing
games are
that-
just okay. I'm just in awe that we got them. We also got, I think that Valkyrie game looks all right. I think what's the other things? There were other things. Oh, I'm interested in Ghostwire Tokyo. I'm not playing that game until
I'm
after I
not.
beat Kirby, probably, but you know, it seems cool. You know what I hope goes, because Ghostwire Tokyo also comes out not just on the same day as Kirby, as another game, which I hope it really doesn't lose to.
What?
Tiny Tina's Wonderland.
I don't know if that
That's
is.
a Borderlands spin-off with a quirky
fuck
female
off.
protagonist. That's
Do people still buy and play the Borderlands?
100%. 100%, unfortunately.
I don't think any of them were good.
No, that's not true. The one made by Telltale was good.
Ugh.
People
miss
talk about
Telltale.
Tales of Borderlands like it's their best game, so.
So I'm taking a break now from Elden Ring because I want to give this boss a real attempt. You know, when I'm not talking to people and I can actually listen to.
Borderlands
The game
3
isn't.
has sold 15 million units.
That's awful.
I needed to know.
It shouldn't sell 15 units.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It should disappear like one of Randy's magic tricks. Fun fact, Rye, did you know that Randy Pitchford literally considers himself an amateur magician?
He's
Is he-
basically
is he
our
good?
Orson Welles.
No, he's not good. I've seen him perform live. He's bad. Just like everything in life, because he's Randy Pitchford.
So Eli, did you find the boss of the area that you Rot 13 in chat?
Yes, and that's why I muted myself in chat because I want to hear his cutscene and give him a good first attempt. And he was incredible, and I will be resuming him after the stream because I want to hear all that again. It's cool.
I must ask, on your way to him, did you happen to find the worst NPC invasion in the game?
In his palace,
Wait, worse than the one in the round table?
Yes.
the
Oh,
round table
no.
I didn't have an issue with, although like it's surprising. Wait, do you mean an invasion in his palace or in the area that takes you to the teleporter?
Once you go through the teleport, like in sort of the area beneath the palace.
Okay, so no. The answer is no.
Okay.
That's such a funny pause screen, Andy.
What?
Just like unpause and pause again.
You mean just the JPEG-ness?
Just the like.
It's like
the
Dante.
rapid zoom.
Dante has a heart attack.
Yeah.
It's almost like this was a launch PS2. Well, no, this wasn't launch. This was year after, but... Alright, where am I supposed to go?
Lid, did you get to the basement of Stormvale Castle?
Which area? Like where you find like the big face? Is that area?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see the blood stain next to the big face?
I don't think so.
It's
Yeah, someone on Twitter told me about that. It was cool.
it's kind of I think we saw the same tweet. I think it was Left Pane.
Yeah, left hand.
Yeah, it's obscured because there's a horrible monster down there who kills a bunch of people, so there's a bunch of bloodstains.
Yeah, I probably
But
just
then-
ran past it.
Next to the face, mixed into one of the bloodstains, is an NPC's bloodstain
What?
with lore implications. If you
What?
watch it, yes.
And I think I know who it is, but I just can't get that quest line to start. So I'm just like, that'll be a different playthrough.
Okay, I have no idea how to get back to where I need to go, so we're just gonna keep wandering and hope we find it.
I don't think they've done that in other games. Have bloodstains for NPCs.
That is a cool idea.
Not that I can recall. And I play offline, so there'd be no mistake. I never see that.
Lid, have you tried any of the PvP?
I can't get the multiplayer to work.
Well, there you go.
Every time that I like use the furl calling finger or whatever it's called, every time I try to use a summon sign, it like starts to try and load them in and then goes, "Oh no, you were unable to connect with this user."
Is it? Do you have to do the summoning pool? Is that it?
I don't think so. I think it's just a technical problem.
Got it.
Because I can think of, like, there was one area where I was trying to summon, where I had definitely hit the summoning pool. And that didn't help anything.
So with the NPC invaders, something funny about them is they will dodge your casts most of the time. So if you cast something, they will dodge it. But if you cast something that has delay on it, they will usually be hit by that.
That was my fault.
It's just a funny
Have
quirk.
have you seen the donkey video?
No, I have not.
He casts like the big laser beam spell, and the NPC dodges it, and then he's like, "No, go back into it," and they roll back into it, and then they roll out, and then they roll back into it.
Yeah, some bosses just do not know how to dodge that, and then some do, and it's like, if you want to try it at the start of a fight, go ahead. It will work on a lot of bosses, just not all of them. Did you do sell in this quest line?
Who's that?
She is the sorceress vendor.
Oh, I don't think so. The one that you find in the Waypoint ruins.
Oh, there we go.
The
Okay.
teacher?
I was
didn't-
just
yeah.
supposed to go interact with this store. Alright, there we go.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, haven't you played through this already?
No, I've played through a decent amount, but I did not beat this in my defense.
I just want to say she has one of my favorite quest lines in FromSoft.
Oh no!
I
it's not.
found.
Block off, Featherface.
Oh, he's back.
Oh, this is his third fight.
Christ.
He gets one more after this, but don't worry. The next boss is not him. The next boss is something much cooler.
I feel like with repeated bosses like this, it's either going to be something like this, or it's going to be Virgil that much in between.
Don't spoil it for Rai, but yeah, it's Virgil. It's very clear.
Don't spoil it, but.
Well, you already kind of did, but yeah, no. By the way, I asked Lid this. Eli, what is the one move? He has one thing that he has from DMC3 in this game. What do you think it is?
Alright, I'm probably going to be wrong, but I'm going to guess Summon Sword.
Correct.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's the thing he has. He doesn't have Judgment Cut. He doesn't have any of the moves. He has Summon Swords. That's the Virgil thing. Fucking hate these platforms.
You can make a Virgil character in Elden Ring. You have Summon Swords and...
have you used the whip? Because that's Castlevania shit.
You can also do that, yeah.
The whip I've heard is really good, except if you miss with it, you're fucked.
That sounds like
so
it's like Castlevania.
You can stun lock really well if you hit with it, but if you miss, like the wind.
Oh, did I do a super cool attack that I wasn't supposed to?
It's like halberds in DS1.
Oh my god, did you one-shot this boss?
I think I hit him in a secret way that I wasn't. Oh no,
that's
no,
cool.
that was just the end of a form.
Oh, ruh-roh.
Even so, it was cool to watch.
Oh, I have a question. I don't know if any of you would have this answer for Elden Ring stuff. The sorcerer lady who like teaches you sorceries in the Waypoint Ruins. I found another lady just like her being tortured under different ruins.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay, you just talk to her and you can't let her free or do anything, and it wasn't.
Yeah,
I was like,
don't worry about it.
Okay.
No, don't even go there again until you will know when to go there again.
Okay, all right, fair enough. That's all my questions answered.
Yep. But her questline's really involved for something that is very much a side quest, and
well, it'll be a main quest for me because I'm a sorcerer build.
Oh, so am I, and it is fantastic.
I just started with prisoner, so I've been plucked.
Yep.
Yeah, prisoner, or I started with astrologer. Those are really the two.
Oh, that's so cool. The pillar's so cool.
Oh, that's good.
Very Looney Tunes.
All right. Oh, hi, cool Bugman. Also, Lid, imagine if he had this voice for DMC5.
That'd be weird.
It'd be really funny. Okay, so this character comes back for DMC5, Rai. He talks like Iago. Hi, Mundus. Nah, he's doing the evil villain thing of, oh no, you gotta be good enough.
So I found in Elden Ring, I found Rykard to be very hard, but not unfair. Just like I just was good at that fight for whatever reason.
Okay, I think that is the last proper Griffin fight.
What do you mean by proper? Like, do you have to do a boss rush?
Yes.
Oh Christ.
And the boss rush is fun. It's not the worst boss rush in the series, because DMC4 has bullshit with dice. Oh, hi, lady.
What were you saying about Rykard?
Yeah, I was saying like I found him hard, which I'm not sure if other people did, but I didn't think it was unfair.
See that this line.
Fire Giant, on the other hand, just ugh, I hate that.
Who?
Fire Giant.
Oh, yeah. I honestly, I probably died to Rykard more than Fire Giant.
Yeah, I know. I died to Rykard a lot, but just like facing Fire Giant so far, I'm just like, I don't want to do this. This sucks.
All right, now. Oh, are you not? Oh, fuck off, asshole! You didn't give me any health. Oh, come on, Dante. Come on.
It's got to be like the end of the level, right? Like, there's no way they're gonna make you do another boss without saving.
No, that's the end of the level, I think, or it's right after that. Go to the beginning land, aka go back to the fucking castle. Because now we're at the part of the Resident Evil 1 playthrough where you leave the gardens, Rye, and you go back to the mansion. Also, you know how there's the labs? This game doesn't have labs. It has hell, because demons.
Sure.
Oh, fuck, I meant to hit save.
Uh-oh.
Nah, it's fine, I can save later.
I started Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance, and due to my roommate's bullying, I set it to hard.
You probably shouldn't do that.
How fucked am I?
Lid, how fucked do you think? Lid?
It is a platinum game.
I've never played a platinum game.
You are fucked.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, like pre Bayonetta 2, most platinum games on hard expect you to know the advanced mechanics.
Oof.
Yeah, Platinum games can be rough on normal.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have done that.
See, what sucks is I can't trust games anymore, because half the time to get like a decent like challenge experience, you have to set them to hard.
You know what's the worst difficulty thing? When there's medium hard and medium easy, and it's like, which one? Fuck, games aren't allowed to have even number of difficulty settings.
Like, Bayonetta 2 on hard basically expects you to know how to dodge offset.
I don't even know what that means.
Basically, it means if you dodge in the middle of a combo and hold the last attack button you pressed, the next time that you hit attack after your dodge, you can keep your combo going. If you don't know how to do that in Bayonetta 2, you're probably, or in Bayonetta 1, you're probably going to have a bad time on anything higher than...
I mean, I beat the starting area.
I would
but
honestly guess that hard mode in Revengeance probably expects you to have already unlocked all the moves.
That sounds about right.
I did...
Lid, how do you feel about games forcing you to unlock hard?
It really depends.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, is like I assumed it was, for whatever reason, I assumed it was like an RE4 situation where like if you get RE4 on like the original GameCube or whatever, right? You just hit play and you play the game, and it's difficult on like the default difficulty. Later versions,
and it adjusts depending on how you play.
Yeah. Later versions start the game with like easy, normal, and hard, I think. And the normal, like the hard mode, is actually like the harder, like the original version's difficulty.
So,
and
fun
the other
fact,
difficulties are easier.
The original PS2 Japanese North American release, or DMC2 North American release, or DMC3 North American release, normal was hard in Japan, because the localization team were assholes. Not because it's like we want to sell harder, but because like, no, we can beat this. We're so good at video games. Come on, get good. And
I would never assume that when comparing Japanese and American audiences.
Well, no, it's the American localization team doing that.
I know. I would go. I would. If anything, I've seen it way more common that the opposite happens, where they go, "Yeah, the Japanese players they can handle."
Oh, you're
all this shit."
returning to the castle, so it's dark and spooky now.
Yeah, nice. This is just the RE4 castle. That's crazy.
No, it's just the RE. It's just the Spencer Mansion, actually.
Oh, you're right. The big like staircase that splits in both directions.
Yes, it's literally because this was the first build of RE1 or RE4. That
Oh, right.
and they made 2, and that was a mistake. Because
It is such a miracle that RE4 turned out as good as it did.
yeah, no.
I
Oh,
will
that's
be
a
back.
cool ass enemy. Why isn't fight music playing?
It's a scary fight. No music.
No, fuck off.
Oh, I love fights where you can't see the guy you're fighting because the camera angle.
Don't.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that was it apparently.
Oh, I forgot they have the big spooky hands.
Yeah, you should again play 3 if you play this series. Start like I like 1. I think 1 is a cool video game. But like, it's also because like we're getting that bored. But it's also like it's very very much a 2001 take on an action game, and the difference in 3D action game between 2001 and 2005 is night and day. Like you will immediately pick up 3 and go, "Oh, this feels good."
Okay.
How did you play DMC 1?
The like HD collection. That
Oh,
has
so
all
you
3.
already own 3. Good.
Yeah. For 360.
So you're not gonna have it plugged in that much.
Yeah, but our 360 still works. That's how I played Condemned for the Condemned video I made. Because the PC version
That
of
was the
Condemned
launch
is
game
kind
too,
of buggy.
wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
By the way, did you hear that the Dead Space 1 remake is coming out early 2023?
I've been playing through Dead Space 1 kind of semi.
By the way, I'm gonna tell you something. You're gonna go what the fuck?
Yeah.
So there's a remake of or not a remake, a game being made by ex-Visceral people that is a spiritual successor to Dead Space. It was announced before the remake, but then the remake happened and is kind of stealing its thunder. It takes place in a universe, technically, that of the publisher's biggest game. Would you like to know what universe it takes place in?
Wait, so hold on. Are you talking about Visceral's biggest game?
No,
universe?
the publisher of the new game that has ex-Visceral people working on it.
Is it a horror game?
Yes.
Is it Five Nights at Freddy's?
Well, oh no, that game. It takes place in the PUBG universe.
That would have been awesome.
Oh.
That would have been way better if it was Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to be fair, the PUBG universe means nothing other than sometimes you'll see chicken dinner or whatever on the wall sometimes, but it's very funny to think about.
I don't know how I feel about Five Nights at Freddy's. Like it's such like a meme and a cultural phenomenon and like a children brainwashing thing or whatever. But like putting all that aside and just looking at it as like a game series, I don't know how I feel about it. Because on the one hand, it's like, oh, it's this hack horror series of like blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it's like, I love horror games and I am too scared to play those games. Like those games are just scary and
It's
nothing
also the
else.
creator's kind of a piece of shit.
I don't know too much about that one.
He's kind of a religious right wing guy.
I know he's like a really religious Christian, but I don't know if he's like
He's done anti-gay stuff.
oh, okay.
and donates a lot to campaigns and stuff.
That's really weird. Where it's like, I don't know. It hasn't occurred to me to like donate to a campaign.
Well, when you got a shit ton of money, you got to put it somewhere.
I was gonna say it seems like the kind of thing that only occurs to someone when they're really, really rich. What should I do with this money? I think I will buy a politician.
Yeah, I mean, why not? Oh, okay, it's time. I wonder if I'll be able to beat this game. Probably not.
What's the one game that has that famous cutscene where the guy's talking to the villain and the villain's like, "Give me back my stone," and the guy's like, "I don't have your stone."
That is
fuck you anyway.
One of the I believe that is the Alone in the Dark reboot for Xbox 360.
Which is terrible. I'm
Yes.
assuming.
And then they also made a co-op Alone in the Dark shooter. When another company bought it, Atari made a co-op Alone in the Dark shooter. That has
Dark,
you doing
like early
flashlights.
Alone in the Dark games good.
I've heard the PS1 ones are okay, but
Alone in the Dark 4 is the only one that like actually to me looks like it could be successful as a horror game.
Yeah.
And the rest just look really fucking silly.
Every time I find out Atari buys something, it's like, or owns something, it's like, oh no.
What about Clock Tower? Are the Clock Tower games good?
They seem interesting for what they are, but they're not consistent. So here's the thing: the one for the
never
Super
played
Nintendo and PS1 are interesting point-and-click horror games, and then you've got oh, we're doing the stupid Blob Boss. I thought this was later. And then you've got
Why do you have to hit these things on the wall?
to keep the timer refreshed, but yeah,
If the timer goes out, do you die?
I don't know what happens. I'm assuming I can't hit the boss, but you know. Oh, that's what happens. It's you gotta. Dante, that is not what I want you to hit. Yeah, that makes the boss vulnerable.
Are you dealing damage to him?
A little bit. Hold on.
So I just posted in the stream chat just an example of how disgusting magic can be in this game.
Oh, I can't watch this. This is boss that I haven't seen yet.
Well, you don't see much of it.
Man, I hate fucking Discord's embedded player. It never wants to do
You gotta do the FX Twitter. You know about that? I don't know if it's a separate website or like a secret feature of Twitter itself, but if you just take any tweet, so like I'll do it. Yeah, if you just take any Twitter URL and in front of the word Twitter put FX, it renders out as a video that can play in a Discord chat. I think it's a separate, yeah, it's a TwitFix. That's what it is. It's a separate website that just exists to do exactly this. Also, Eli, we can hear your like food bag or whatever.
Oh, sorry. I'll mute myself.
Not that I'm one to complain. I think you could all hear me crunching earlier. What's the best character action game?
Probably DMC5.
Yeah, probably straight up.
Really? I thought everyone hated 5.
What?
Is 5's like the prequel, right?
No.
No.
Well, okay. The prequel is the 5th game, but it is not called
Oh, that's-
DMC5.
Oh, okay.
DMC5 is the most recent one.
Yeah, it is the game that is called. Also, it's not a prequel. It is literally a reboot that has a completely different continuity and different.
It's like kind of implied at the end that it could have been a prequel,
Is it?
but they definitely dropped it.
It also, the DLC has the sequel hook that DMC5 kind of picks up on, technically.
Oh no, that's true. No, holy shit.
Yeah, DMC5 is also my pick for best character action game.
Yeah.
It's better than the Bayonetta games, better than...
Bayonetta 2 is like pretty good, but like
Well, you all. Yeah.
long story short, I think Bayonetta 2 has the better like structure, but DMC5's combat system is basically unparalleled.
Oh, that's right. This is, yeah.
Like, the biggest problem I have with DMC5 is just there isn't really a way to play through the single-player story without constantly switching characters. Except, I guess, as Andy pointed out the last time I brought this up, unless you play as Virgil, which...
Or mod the PC version.
Yeah, Virgil
No,
isn't on
Dante,
PC
don't
still,
fucking
is he?
hit that. Hit the wall. Hit the
Don't
wall.
you still need to play the console version to get Virgil?
No, you can play Virgil on PC.
Okay.
Yeah, you pay $5. And you don't get any of their special edition features.
I don't want to spend money on a video game from 2019.
Metal Gear Rising is the loudest fucking game on the planet.
That is true.
I went in the option settings, and I'm on the main menu, and I turned everything down to 1, and it is still louder than all of you. I have to go to my volume mixer to make it an appropriate volume.
So, Andy, you've been playing Dark Souls.
Not in a little bit, but yeah.
What do you think about upgrading your weapon in that game?
I haven't got. I've only upgraded stuff to level 5 in Andre, so I can't really say any of the complex stuff.
Would you believe that Demon Souls was even worse?
Okay, here's if I don't know if this is a controversial opinion. I love how obtuse the weapon upgrade system in Dark Souls 1 is.
Dark Souls 1, it's like fine because it's like the materials are at least like consistently tiered, and it's like you have your set blacksmith for like who does what. Demon Souls, like I just got a weapon to +3, and in order to get it to +4, I already need 2 different materials to do it.
Oh no.
I would say that in terms of hubs, I get a lot of... Okay, so Round Table Hold really reminds me of Nexus.
I guess in terms
What?
of like general structure.
In terms of the vibe, I guess.
Yeah.
Eli, you're a little quiet.
Oh, am I?
I don't think he's quiet. He sounds kind of muffled. Like I don't know if you're far away or if you have a piece of cloth draped over your microphone somehow.
Is this any better?
Yeah, that's a little better.
Also, Rod, could you retweet the stream?
Oh yeah, sure. Hold on.
Thank you.
I do like that the round table hold like opens up more as you get further in the game. I was honestly like, pretty disappointed that in as much as I love Dark Souls 3, I was a little disappointed that that only happens once in that game, despite it initially seeming like a pretty big area.
I would
It
say it's
fills
too
out.
big.
I couldn't tell what either of you said.
I said Dark Souls, Firelink Shrine in Dark Souls 3 fills in really well.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, like as you get more NPCs, like that part is more interesting. But in terms of like the space, I didn't like that. Like it was just that one locked door that opens up some extra stuff.
Yeah, I don't like the hub in that game.
What's the best hub world, like, or like hub area in, I guess, gaming in general? Any particular beloved ones that come to mind?
Delfino Plaza for me.
No, okay.
Just in terms of vibe.
Anarcho, do you have a?
I mean, I'm thinking it's tough. This is a big question.
It's not gonna be Rosalina's Starship.
That's up there. But it's a little too big. But I do like it a lot. I also really like. Have you played Wolfenstein: The New Order? Any of you?
Nope.
No.
I've heard it's really good.
You basically have a secret like base area where everyone hangs out, and that has a real cool, and there's a lot of cool secrets and stuff, and it connects to areas in an interesting way. I like that a lot.
You know what I'll say? As far as like its construction,
Let me look
it's
at
not-
my list.
I don't think it's super interesting, but just in terms of pure vibes, I do like Crash Bandicoot 3's hub area.
Oh, that's really good. Let me look at Let me look at my list.
Would you consider Town from Majora's Mask?
Does that
a
count?
hub
yeah,
area?
sure. Yeah.
Okay, I guess that doesn't count.
Can you thanks for that?
Most of my favorite games kind of don't have main hub areas. I'm looking at.
Have any of you played Lone Survivor?
Oh, the end of Spirited Time
No.
in Chrono Trigger. That's a pretty good one.
But yeah, that's pretty great.
Lone Survivor's a really fun, like, side-scrolling Silent Hill successor, like by an indie dev, where you're exploring a little like area where there's monsters and stuff, and in a Dark Soulsian way, everything you do ends up looping back to your apartment.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Like you go through a level and then you open the fire escape that enters into the window to your apartment.
You know what, Lid, I'm gonna say? It's weird there isn't a Metroid game that uses Samus's wherever Samus's like landing pad is like a Firelink Shrine.
I would say
Prime
Super Metroid gets reasonably close to that.
And Prime 1
in ter-
can. Yeah.
like
as
in
well.
terms of just like general structure, it would be interesting if like a game like Prime 3 that actually had other characters did something similar.
Oh, you know what's one of my favorite? It's not a hub area, but it's a hub map. I really like Mario World's like overworld map a lot. Oh no, wait, I know what my favorite. The hub map from Kirby's Adventure. That counts.
Really?
You don't like those?
I like it, but it's just a little too gamey, you know?
I like it 'cause
it doesn't feel like a hub to me. It just feels like a level with some doors in it.
I guess, yeah. You know what's the worst? Sonic Advance 3. There we go. So that boss, if you don't turn the wheel on, forces you to do boss rush fights. But we kept the thing on, so we didn't have to. We only got caught in it once.
Andy, so you cheated yourself out of gameplay. How dare you?
Is that
I
a
would never
thing
do
that
that.
people use to defend boss fights? They're like, oh no, it's valuable content. Where's
Yeah. Well, people will say that about anything.
You didn't collect all 100 pine cones?
Literal filthy casual.
I wish I could skip the fucking dice bullshit in 4.
I wish we could eliminate the word content from the modern
Yes.
from the modern dictionary.
Well, how else are people?
Yeah, I don't
gonna...
like that. I don't like franchise. I don't know.
I like
It's a rough way.
franchise. I am a consumer. Consumer.
With 2 O's.
Yep. Alright, am I supposed to go out this way? I don't think I am, but we're gonna try it. Oh, well, we'll find out.
Yeah, well, maybe I should play this on normal.
Yeah,
I'm having trouble, like, blocking basic attacks.
yeah, that's yeah. You there is no play on your first playthrough. On repeat playthroughs, it's maybe a little questionable, but on first playthrough, it's fine.
My main difficulty is with games like this. It's always my fear is always I go through like 90% of the game, and then like
And then you
just
get-
surfing on button mashing because the game's not
wow.
hard to make me do stuff earlier.
Lid, this is I think the longest the game has gone in terms of go to get collectible.
Is there a dodge button that I missed for this game, by the way?
No.
Dodge buttons are for cowards.
Actually, though, you will get a dodge later that you have to press 2 buttons simultaneously to do.
I will be right back. I need to grab my charger for my phone.
That's fine. It's just like I don't know what to do when like
Well, 'cause
someone's
the-
attacking me. Like if I'm fighting guy A and guy B comes up behind and he's gonna attack,
You
I
better
can't-
block them both somehow. You better find
But I
a
can only
way.
block if I'm facing him.
You just gotta find a way, man. the whole reason that the dodge is as clunky as it is because the game doesn't really want you to dodge very much. They want you to be real aggressive. Rising Revengeance is the Bloodborne of Platinum games.
More like the Sekiro.
Oh yeah. I always forget that
But
game
you dodge
exists.
all the time in Bloodborne.
I just mean in terms of like it wants you to play more aggressively than the other ones.
Okay.
Not like a 1-to-1 comparison.
Also, like when do I activate the slow-mo cut up speed mode?
You need to have energy, and then I think it's just the left trigger or something.
Okay, I found it.
All right, I'm back. All right, I paused the emulator itself. That's why. Okay.
Okay, I'm figuring it out. It's clicking. It's starting to click. Beast mode activated.
You can Mario 64, Lid.
What is Mario 64?
Jump through painting. So that's the thing in Mario 64. That's the most iconic Mario 64 thing.
I thought
What
the
are the,
backwards long jump was the most iconic Mario 64 thing.
I thought the half A press was the most.
yeah.
Lid, what are your thoughts on the half A press?
Is it a half
Real or not real?
It's real.
Spoken like a true Mario 64 speedrunner. Game, would you like to let me pick up the thing? Game?
You know, I think once I unlock my next shortcut in Demon Souls here, I'm gonna switch to the PC port and see
What PC port?
of 64 and see
Oh.
how fast I can beat it.
I thought you meant like the PC port of Demon Souls per se. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I do have
The door. I
Hey.
love this line. The door vanished due to evil powers. scary.
Great, I missed. Now I'm fucked. Oh, some attacks are just undodgeable or unblockable. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta
Yes,
jump
you
out of the
can-
way.
You can tell because unblockable ones, the enemy will flash red beforehand.
You mean blockable ones?
No, blockable ones flash, or is it the other way around? One of them
It-
flashes yellow and the other flashes red. I forget which is which.
Alright, we're in hell now, folks.
Ow! Oh, come on.
Oh boy, I think it's time for the big one. I think. I might actually just beat this game tonight. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I'm close.
I assumed you would, so you better not disappoint.
Okay. If we do,
And then you're
you
gonna
get
do-
to see some of the funniest dialogue in Capcom history. It's like the end of this game has some pre-RE1 dialogue of like, what?
Better than Jill
And then you're gonna
Sandwich.
get-
Oh, dude, I can't wait to get the lines. You have no idea. Also, fun fact, some of it implies incest.
Only some of it.
Yeah, we'll get there. Itsuno decided maybe incest not good, because he is a... I think the part of the game that I'm about to play through right now is not available for people who play on easy mode. Like, I think they cut some stuff out if you're playing... Yeah, this new enemy type I don't think you see in when you play the game on easy. Yes, this is true. Also, I think they come back for DMC4. Oh, that's a good-ass cutscene. Oh, yeah, shit. Oh, you know, I'm
Yeah,
fighting the
besides
ice
the
dude.
death punch.
I should probably have Fire Punch.
But it is very fun to fight them as Nero because you can just swing
Grab
them
them.
around like Fires before.
Yeah, no. As I have said before, Nero is kind of my favorite Devil May Cry character for a reason.
I think it's very fair. He's great.
Dante might have more depth, but Nero has a better core moveset, I think.
Virgil has power.
He does. Are you sad we never got to play as Lady or Trish in 5?
No.
Really? Okay.
I mean, if it was presented to me, I would take them up on it, but like, I'm not sad about it.
That's fair, yeah. It is sad because it means people have a reason to go back to DMC4.
Oh my god, I hate these rocket puncher motherfuckers.
Punch the tape. Okay. Lid, do you have any streams of games that you're super excited to join me on?
Whenever you get around to Portal 2, like you said.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. I'm excited to do Sonic 3 in a little bit. Adventure 2 is... Adventure 1 and 2 are probably the games I'm gonna do that's gonna be the most fun, I'm hoping, because it's... Oh, fuck off! Give me some green orbs. Some grorbs, if you will. There we go. Well, look at this spooky. Oh, fuck. No, camera, come on.
Oh my god, my cat's crawling across my lap. I was trying to fight robots.
Okay,
I think both, like, maybe the most interesting thing about Demon Souls and sometimes the most frustrating thing is that it is definitely, out of all the games, the one that expects you to take it the slowest.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
it's arguably not an action game.
I mean, like,
I'd argue that most of them are not really action games, except for.
Oh, that reminds me, Lid. I asked
Bloodborne.
Eli this question. How would you rank the Souls games when looking at them as RPGs?
What I said was Elden Ring was the most, and Bloodborne was the least.
Bloodborne is weird because, like, it's simultaneously, like, yes, it did, like, sort of strip back a lot of the RPG elements, but it's also the one where, like, making your numbers go up is probably more important than almost any other.
Yes, and I mean, I don't know about more important. Like, it's still there. It just, in terms of, I don't know, like, I say Elden Ring is the most just because it has the most, RPG stuff you can do.
No, I don't think it wants me to go. Where does it want me to go?
Like, I would say, like, Bloodborne and Sekiro probably are the ones that are, like, most built for action, but I would also say that Dark Souls 3 is the most fun to play like an action game.
You know what? Considering how I'm feeling tired, depending on whether or not when I beat this mission, assuming it ends the way I think I do, I think that'll be a good place to call it, and then we can finish the stream next week.
Sure.
Next stream will probably have to be on Sunday because work's having me work Saturday night, unfortunately.
Fun.
Yeah. Well, not Saturday night, but like 3 to 9. And I'm not starting to stream at like 9:30 or 10.
What do you do when they do the yellow attack and you can't dodge?
You get out the way.
But I'm middle combo. I can't move.
Consider getting fucked.
Consider
I've done more
not-
than consider.
Consider planning out combo better.
No, it really
Consider
is. It
turning
really
off the game
is.
and playing something else.
Like straight up, the first few missions of that game before you get the dodge do kind of have some issues.
Okay, so
Like
as long as it's not.
the sewer area is probably like I would almost say the worst part of the game without the dodge.
I look forward to it.
It's like the second major mission. It's not far off, I'm sure.
That's where you get the best one of the best cutscenes in the game, which is saying something.
Is that the one where you get the sombrero?
No, it's the good old days after 9/11.
Oh no, that's later.
Yeah, that's way later.
Oh, I thought that was in the secret lab.
That's what he
with-
says when you fight Sundowner.
Oh, I
like-
thought that was in the
that's
secret
like-
lab with the sewers, because that's where you find all the dead the baby.
No,
bodies.
that's like the end of mission 4, or at least.
Yeah, sorry for. Oh.
Opening. Why computer make bad
Ah,
noise when I
yes.
hit push to talk?
This is the reason why I was struggling is because I am a dum dum.
Lid, is there any reason to use the jump button in this game?
Jump
You
slash
need,
is-
you need to do platforming sometimes.
Yeah, but like the ninja run, like does it for you. It seems like.
There are times where the platforming is more complicated than that,
Okay.
especially in the DLC.
This game had DLC.
Yeah.
Does the PC version come with all the DLC?
Maybe.
Thank
Good
you.
question.
It's a re-release, I would assume.
I can check that.
Hmm. No, that's probably just a coincidence.
Lid, have you played Fury?
Yes. Yes, the PC version. I have not played Fury. I think
I own
Anarcho,
Fury.
I think Anarcho gave it to me for Christmas or something.
It's very
I
fun.
still
It's
haven't
just
played it.
it's
Yeah,
just
because
fun
it was
boss
a
rush.
it was a game on the backlog that hit that like I thought, you don't own this. I feel like this is a good gift. I haven't tried it myself, but because
But yes, the PC version has all 3 of the DLC missions and all the cosmetics.
Sick.
platforming. That's the thing. 3 has rough platforming. Like, Lid, do you remember the spinning cubes
From what?
from DMC3?
Oh yeah, DMC3 does have some rough platforming.
But it's never as bad as this. Well, actually, I don't know if that's true, but it's. Fuck you, Itsune. Fuck you, Kamiya. I hope you blocked me on Twitter. I don't want to have to engage with your bullshit sometimes. How bad is Bale 1's platforming? And 2, I guess.
Not bad from what I remember.
Isn't it more QTE?
Unless I blocked it out. Nothing as bad as in earlier Devil May Cry games.
Does
Like,
4
3
have
and 4
bad
definitely have.
Oh, yeah,
bad
yeah,
stuff,
you're right.
I don't.
Does 5 have good platforming sections?
It doesn't really have.
Oh, also, Rye, very important things. You will get temporary one-time health items that you can use to, like, get health back. Do not buy them. They are a trap. They are designed to trick you into wasting your money.
Okay.
Only buy things that give you permanent move upgrades.
Yeah.
That is the character action game law.
Christ. Okay, I just got my ass whooped by Blade Wolf.
Okay, so the trick is they don't disappear. They just go invisible. So that's... I was going to say that's not a problem. But then I remember, oh yeah, the camera. Oh, by the way, Rye, I read some more One Piece.
Oh my god. How far?
I read Fishman Island up until the part where they got to Fishman Island, met up with the Cammy again is the mermaid that Hachan hung out with.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's where I got. I'm right there. So I'm still very early in the arc, but I think it's interesting that the Mudman, like he started out very spooky and like dangerous, and it's like, oh, is this guy? And then immediately joke.
Yeah.
All right, I'm starting Mario 64.
I'm excited to see if you can beat it. How fast you can beat it, Lid. Can you? Okay. How? Well, actually, no. No, asking you to do a 70-star run is a bit too long, probably.
Yeah, that's basically what I did when I streamed it a few weeks ago.
Do I have like specific like cool moves and combos that I should know from the start of the game,
Not
or do I have to
really.
unlock all of them?
You can play the first mission to grind. That's something you can do in character action games. Okay, good. 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 Oh, fuck off. Fucking people. Can I just cheese this by...
It sucks.
Yes, it does. Oh. Can I cheese this by... If I had the pillar... No, no.
So what's cool about Elden Ring is you'll see something in the opening cutscene, and then you won't find context for it until 70 hours later,
That's
if
that,
you
that's,
find it at all.
that's
I mean,
good.
that's all the FromSoft Souls games.
Yeah, or
Yes, but not
in,
not
in-
this scope. Like
in my
it's never been
case,
70 hours.
in my case, I won't find anything from the opening cutscene until I've completely forgotten what was in it.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
why I always pay really close attention as best I can.
Well, I've also rewatched it because I like the way that he says the loathsome dung eater.
Alright, there we go. What? Is that not how? Oh, I think I know what it wants me to do. Fuck, I think I did that in the wrong order. I think what I'm supposed to do is go down in the hall.
So Andy, all of your streaming of this game has not convinced me to play it.
No, that's fair. Again, I like this game, but it's still at... What the fuck is this? Okay. What? I like... Come on, man. How does this work? Oh, you have to actually turn the analog stick. Okay, that's not too stupid. I like this game, but it's mostly because, like, it's not really that much better than, like, 3 or 5. I think I think this game clicks with, or might click with me a bit more than 4. I need to replay that. But, it's still, like, not essential. But I still think, like, I think it's worth doing once. You should play Devil May Cry at least once.
One.
Yeah. Like, it's... Because it's got a lot of cool enemies, it's got a lot of cool bosses, it's got a lot of cool aesthetics. It's just not mechanically deep and very early. But it's also, again, as I've said, it's got a great setting. Alright, now it's time for the boss fight, and then we can end the stream.
Honestly, I haven't even liked this castle. Like, I don't think this looks good.
No, come on, this castle's cool. Fuck off. This castle's cool.
Yeah,
got-
get
I-
fucked.
It's got
I
a
don't
cool
think so.
garden area. I like this castle. I don't know. This castle is better than the Team Negru. That's what I'm gonna say.
I disagree. I think that's a lot better.
I
than
think the
this.
Team Negru is boring and brown.
This is boring.
But it's not brown.
This is brown. What are you talking about? This is brown.
No, there's tons.
It's the
There are
main
green
color.
areas in this. Whatever. No, this is cold gray and tile and stuff rather than just stone.
It's gray and brown.
Now it's time for some blue. Oh boy, I can't wait to... Okay. You know, Lid, I get to talk about the funniest thing in this game. Lid, I want... So... So he's gonna take off that mask. So,
He's gonna take off that mask, and I'm gonna bring up the funniest thing about this game. Lid, do you know what Virgil's model in this game? It doesn't really look that much like his DMC3 model, but you know what it does look like? That head looks like DMC Virgil. Looks like reboot fucking bad Virgil. Put a fedora on that Virgil and it fits.
So I have a question. At this point, was this intended to be Dante's brother? Or
Yes, 100%. But the thing is, the difference is in Kamiya's version is that he was Dante's cool good brother who got his ass kicked by Mundus, and not a shitty kid who fell to the darkness because he was horny for power instead of like a goth kid who liked reading books.
Well, Itsuno's version's better.
Also, he's using Force Edge. I just noticed that. Holy shit. Oh, wait. No, that's not Force Edge, because I'm literally using it. But it's... He's using a cool-ass sword.
Yeah, I think redoing Virgil as a guy who just...
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, Itsuno didn't come up with that ideal. The DMC1 prequel novel was like, what if Virgil was a fucking asshole who fell to the dark side? And that novel is semi-canon. It has stuff in it that is canon, but I don't know if it is fully canon. Oh no, come on. You know what's really cool? In DMC3, he can use DT as well. It'd be cool if he DT'd here.
What's everyone's... If we're talking about character action games, by the way, I realized I never brought this up. What's the consensus on God Hand?
I have not
Never
played
played
it,
it.
but I've heard it's
I'm not a
great.
fan.
I think everyone's just scared of it, aren't they?
Oh fuck! Wasn't that Itsuno's game before DMC3? All right, you got me, Virgil. Good job.
I do want to play God Hand sometime. I've been
What
thinking
about
about picking it
Shinji
up on
Mikami?
the PS3.
Oh, Shinji Mikami. Okay.
My opinion on God Hand is that IGN score was accurate.
That's a bold fucking take. You just gotta parry Virgil through him. But yeah, he's cool. This might be the best boss in the game, but he is not as good as he is in 3 or 5. Because, I don't know if you know this, right? Virgil in Devil May Cry 3, it was the best boss fight in video games until probably Virgil in Devil May Cry 5.
Shit.
And who was the best boss in video games until Ravenbeak in Metroid Dread.
Ravenbeak's so cool.
He's so good. He's the best fucking thing. I love him so much.
Lid, don't you not like Metroid Dread?
No, well, he thinks it's okay. He gave it a 7. Or she gave it a 7.
I'm trying to think well, it's just comparatively, everyone I know.
Yeah, no, it does not think
greatest
it's...
game of the blah blah blah.
I very much think Metroid Dread is the best 2D Metroid game, and I can't wait to stream it after I've played through
I think it's the
15
best
other
2D
Metroids.
or 3D Metroid game.
Maybe.
Not, which isn't to say I don't like the others. I do. It's for me clear and away my favorite.
All right. Is that the end of the mission? No, I have to leave the room. Okay, this is if they do this as a season in the Netflix show, if that gets made, this is going to have so much more context, because the entire plot of DMC3 was Dante and Virgil fighting each other to get that amulet. And the end of DMC3 is Virgil jumping off a cliff into hell so that his brother can't have it.
He's jumping into hell. What's the amulet's power? What's it?
It's a thing of his dad that makes his sword, a very normal sword into an incredibly strong sword that I get to show off in 5 seconds.
Cool.
Bowser 1 defeated.
God damn.
Fuck. Oh my god.
Lid's a pro. What stars did you get, or did you just clip through?
I got Chain Chomp. I got like half the stars in Thwomp's Fortress. I did the slide in the Ice World, and I did the secret slide twice.
Okay.
You can get 2 stars for doing the secret slide twice.
You need to do it fast enough the second time.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So this
Is that like is that a glitch, or is that part of like the?
That is intended.
Oh, okay.
So this is the thing is Sparta. It's a cool ass blade that is literally Dante's father, because demons and Devil May Cry turn into cool weapons when they die. Basically, you can't do DT when you have this, but it always does DT damage.
Shit.
And it looks really cool because it's fleshy and stuff, but you can't see. Anyway, I think this is probably a good place to end the stream. I'll probably beat the game next time we play it on the weekend, but my next stream is not going to be that. Next stream is going to be I return to Arkham Asylum. That's going to be fun. Still doing that. You're welcome to join, any of you people. I don't think Eli or Lid will join because they don't like that game, but you're welcome to join, Rye.
I enjoyed Arkham Asylum.
Oh,
the
you
bit that
played
I
it?
played.
Cool.
I did not finish. I beat Bane. And
That's-
Scarecrow.
That's very early. That's like a quarter of the way through the game.
Yeah, I didn't get super
did
far.
finish it, so even though I don't like it, I mean, I could talk about it more than I could DMC1. So.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, I am going to head off for now. This has been fun. Thanks for everyone who shows up. I don't know when I'm streaming. I'm probably going to stream sometime. I might stream either Tuesday or Wednesday night, maybe Thursday, depending on how late it goes. Yeah, sometime Tuesday through Thursday, depending on what podcast recording is. I have to ask about that. Anyway, I'll end it off here. Good night.
Night.
See ya.